Good morning, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside my good co-host and paw friend, Molly is here. She's going to be our one half of our new, little, hey, now you're eating the phone. That's a negatory. But right now, we want to say a big thanks to Supreme Building for once again letting us have here their little stage and set up and talk about all things local all the time. Right now, though, let's talk about our community weather sponsors being brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford. Currently in downtown McMinnville, it is 70 degrees, and then it's going to be mostly sunny day. Partly cloudy conditions are expected around 12 o'clock. Wind gusts are going to be up to 15 miles per hour, and it does look like that there is no rain as of today. Now, yesterday, it did say it was going to have like a 55 to 60% chance of rain, but it looks like that percentage moved up to Saturday, and so it's saying that it's a 95% chance of showers tomorrow, high of 72 and low of 60. So if you're going to be a part of the Sprint for Specials or any event that's going on tomorrow, just be aware you may need your rain boot, your rain jacket, and then some. But today's high is going to be 78, and tonight's low is going to be 52 degrees. So thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. And Maggie's just going to eat my hair while I do this lovely interview with Molly. Maggie is laying in the back with David right now. With me, though, I have in studio guests with me. I have Robert and Kathy Elam. They are a mother-son, correct?
Yes.
Duo group, and they are a part of Warren Arts. And this weekend is the big kickoff to the Little Shop of Horrors. I am so excited about this. So tell me a little bit about it. Like, when did y'all get started? What roles you play? All that and jazz.
Well, this show's been a long time in the making.
Yeah.
They kicked the idea around a few years ago.
Yeah.
Just never really had the right time to do it until right now.
Yeah.
So for those who aren't familiar with the show, it's about a young botanical genius
Yes.
who finds a mysterious plant who then proceeds to do nefarious things
Okay.
to try and do its will.
Oh,
And
it's
start
Beck and
that
Call.
story.
Yeah.
So it's a really fun show. I play Mr. Mushnick, who
Okay.
is the flower shop owner.
Okay. I see why they chose you. Okay.
And
I'm just an ensemble. Supposed to be a bunch of winos hanging around. So he told me I could be a wino, which I said, well, that's a stretch, Greg. So he said I could be a bag lady.
Okay.
And then later, I work for NBC. I
Mm-hmm.
moved up in the world. I moved and worked for NBC and offer the Botanical Genius a contract to do a gardening show.
Okay.
Minor part, but I did do costumes, so that
So,
was my major
yeah.
role.
Y'all have done so many different shows for Warren Arts. What makes this one different from the others? Like that you feel like?
the story is a lot darker
Okay.
than most of the other shows that we've done before. So I think that's probably the biggest difference between this show and some of the others that we've done before.
Yeah, I know. Like you and your mom had that. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. Where you pass away, somebody dies. Who?
We did
Oh, was it
Trip to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. You know, y'all have done comedy shows. You've done, sad, dramatic shows, and now you're doing this one. And is this the other big thing is this a kid friendly show?
Older kids,
Older,
maybe.
yeah,
So we're like
I'd say
PG-13?
Yes,
Yeah, I think it
PG-13.
is actually says that
I
it's
believe so. Yeah,
PG-13.
Okay.
PG-13.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
the language, there's no
Cussing or anything?
There's a couple,
couple,
but it's not. It's not
It's
really
not consistent.
bad.
Yeah.
but
or at least-
just the theme of it
Yeah.
would maybe.
Yeah. The only thing from what I was hearing about from last night was maybe the domestic violence part
That too,
That's-
was
part
like,
of it.
yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I said this is one of the darker shows,
Yeah.
And that's one
and that's one
reason
reason why.
we decided to donate some of the proceeds
Yes.
like we did because of the theme of it, and
Yeah.
we know that it is unfortunately an issue that many
People
face.
face.
So,
Yeah. And I think that's amazing that y'all are raising money and awareness that at the same time, letting people know that domestic violence does happen in the most craziest places. You don't know what's going on behind people's
don't-
closed doors
do
No.
not.
at the end of the day. But talk to us a little bit about Audrey the plant. I heard that it is massive. Like when you walk in, you cannot miss it.
I think Greg said it's about 13, 14 feet long.
Something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
My daughter would know because she helped build it. She does a lot of the set work and
Mm-hmm.
and things. And so Greg had the idea, the vision, and he built the base. And
Yeah.
then she had to fill in and make the plant happen. And it is massive.
I hear
one
it's
of the biggest
phenomenal.
plants.
It looks amazing. It's
Well, and the girl that is doing the puppet part of it is amazing because, of course,
Yes.
it's supposed to talk.
Right. And
And
Rob Nunley is
She
the.
has got that down.
She's
Yeah,
okay.
she's the
She
one
has
who's
to move.
yeah. She
It's
runs the
got like
puppet.
a pulley
Oh
or a
my
lever
gosh.
type system she raises up and down to make the mouth open and close, and she's got it matching his talking. It's amazing.
Okay.
I sit there and watched it the other night. I just had to go out in the audience and watched from the stage part, and I couldn't
It's-
believe how she had it on spot.
They
when
were
he
like
said something.
mimicking.
She does a
So she's doing
fantastic
that's
job
Alex
on
Hunt,
that.
so
Yeah.
Okay.
she's doing a really good job with that.
Congratulations, Alex. Love it.
So,
But no, so the show's gonna be tonight,
Yes.
correct? At what time?
We open tonight. Show starts at 7:00.
7:00. And then tomorrow, what are the show times?
Saturday will be matinee show at 2, and then another evening show at 7,
Okay.
and then another matinee show Sunday at 2:00.
Yeah. So you have 4 opportunities to see it. Do you know how much it costs to get a ticket?
I believe it's $20.
I think so.
That's not
maybe
bad.
some
I think
tax
it's-
added, it makes it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
not
if
sure.
you pay at the door, there's no tax, right?
I don't
But if you use a
remember.
card, I don't think so. I can't remember how it
I don't
goes.
remember. I don't remember how.
I
it
know if you
goes.
buy online, there's taxes because it's
Yeah.
a different service. But talk about one of your favorite scenes by far that you guys just like that was spot on. Because for anybody that doesn't know what Little Shop of Horrors is, that is like an iconic movie back in its time, in its own time.
I think my favorite scene is from the song "Get It."
Okay.
That just that entire song. Mainly, it's a fantastic song, one of my favorites in the show, and just Alex's movement because with that song, it's a smaller version of the plant.
Yeah.
She has more control over how it opens and
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And it's just watching her do that
Yeah.
plant
It's
is
pretty amazing.
you
But
you
I
wouldn't
don't know when
Kathy,
when
would-
Mary does Somewhere That's Green.
that's another good
I
one.
cry every time.
Yes,
Aw.
no, that's
And
Now, what
she's so good
character
at
is
it.
Mary playing?
she's Audrey. She
Okay.
plays Audrey.
Okay. I love that. So, talking about the director for a moment, how phenomenal has he been in this?
It's been pretty good. Had a lot of patience, a lot of long hours and
Oh, yeah.
brainstorming, trying to figure out how are we going to get these plants built. It's
And on the stage.
and on the stage because that fourth Audrey plant.
So there's 4 of them?
Mhm.
Yes, there are
As
four
it-
different
as
versions.
the plant grows, starts
Oh,
out
jeez.
little, and then of course the
right.
massive that takes up quite a bit of the stage when it moves out.
It's too big to fit through the doors by itself, so it has to be broke down every time we take it in and out.
Bless your hearts.
It's
The time you wish you had those, collapsible, like, but I mean but you can't have that when it's a puppet on the inside. That's probably the tough part right there.
and they had to be sturdy enough for not to fall apart, which
Mhm.
one night part of it did.
Yeah,
We got that fixed and all, but yeah, it's
that's awesome.
massive, and he has spent hours at our rehearsal space trying to get the thing built and figuring out how it's going to work.
Yeah,
And my daughter's been right there
with them doing
as
it.
soon as she gets off her day job, she goes to her second job, which
Yeah.
she has spent several hours over there too,
Yeah.
gluing and putting fabric together and spray painting. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
been a massive job.
Well, I am so excited. I cannot wait to see it myself. I usually go on the Sunday matinees. But guys, again, if you want to see and get a chance to watch The Little Shop of Horrors, presented by Warren Arts, you can see it tonight. One show tonight, 2 shows on Saturday, and 1 show on Sunday. And the best way to get tickets, honestly, is just to go online and go to the Park Theater's website and purchase those tickets. And then you have, just go in and go out. And remember, which I think is so amazing because I found this out last night, that proceeds are benefiting families in crisis. So, because again, domestic violence is not fun. It's just not. But it happens. So we can't be like, it never happens, But I appreciate you guys coming in and sitting down with us this morning. Is there anything I have forgot to mention? Any last final thought?
They just need to come out and see this show.
Yeah.
They-
Everyone's worked extremely hard in getting this show. We very much appreciate it. If everyone could come out and see it. You won't be disappointed. I promise you.
It always works better when we have a full house.
Right? I know you just pick up their energy, right?
Oh,
We
yes.
do.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come. And then we're going to talk about the amazing Supreme deals that they have going on here as well. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville. When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back, Warren First 931ers. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I'm Reese Moore.
And we got our paw friend,
We got little
co-host,
Molly.
Molly. She's actually more like contained on, I guess, because she's used to what you.
She knows I got her in a bear hole.
Yeah,
I already know.
yeah. But with that said, we are live at Supreme building, and guys, they have Supreme deals going on right now.
We do.
Your girls did another
Yep.
amazing setup. You talk about what's the deal.
She does a great job with
Yeah.
the board. Her and Kelly are always bouncing ideas off each other. This is the last weekend, but man, my gosh, it's always this is the last weekend of the month, guys. So this is the last weekend of the Doorbusters for April. April Doorbusters. We've got the herbicide. We've got the Erase Max, which is basically a glyphosate blend. You know, it's great for your fence rows. We've got a Triclopyr 4 for $70. So we've got we got a 2.5 gallon gas jug. I didn't know we had that, so that's good. 2.5 gallon gas jug on sale for $27.98. That's a no spill. They're pretty nice. Steel rake, $15.
30-pound rapid release lime,
Okay,
$22.99.
so we've got a lot of landscaping stuff, guys. We got neem oil as well. Neem oil is really good to spray your bushes and your plants. It keeps the bugs off and keeps all your keeps the little fungus. It helps with the fungus, it's almost like a fungicide. So, but yeah, so a lot of great deals. It's going to be a rainy weekend, but we hope it rains. We need some rain.
Oh my gosh! Supposedly, speaking of, I think next week it is calling for rain. It's not changed, so
Good. I hope it doesn't.
every
change.
day from Tuesday through Saturday, it's supposed to rain hard.
I hope it rains. Hope
We
it
need
rains,
it.
rains.
We
We're
need
dry.
So, what is one thing you're seeing again? You know, it's springtime. What is a lot of people doing right now? I know, like my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they're like pressure washing their decks.
Yeah.
Getting that ready.
Everybody's getting that ready. Little spring cleaned up for
Yeah.
for the outdoor grilling season, patio season, pool parties. So yeah, we've got a 30-second cleaner. It's really good. I should have brought that up, but we'll have that up next week.
Okay.
We do have a concrete and driveway cleaner here. So
Okay.
and that is, it looks like it is a concentrate. So, but just
So
like
you mix
Kelly
it
said, get your patios clean, your porches clean, get ready for the pool season, grilling
Oh, gosh,
season.
Yes, I'm so excited.
But yeah, so everybody's just getting ready cleaned up. You know, they're refreshing their decks, replacing old rotten deck board. We've had a lot of people that live out on the river in Rock Island. You know, they've gotten the docks have gotten water damage from the years of abuse from the water, so they're replacing the deck boards and whatnot.
Yeah. And everybody wants to know, how is Maggie? The leading question is, how's Maggie's
good.
hand?
Maggie's good.
Because she's with your dad, David. Right
Yeah,
now.
well, she hangs out with Dad all the time. She lives with me, but she hangs out with Dad all the time. But no, Maggie finally barked at Molly yesterday, so I think she finally had enough of her
Okay.
antics. So
And what kind of breed is Molly?
she's a golden retriever,
Just like Maggie. Okay.
Yes, they're not sisters. Everybody says, oh, they're sisters or mom and daughter, but they're not. So she came out of Arkansas. I got her last Saturday evening at like 6:30, and she's been a good little dog.
Yeah. And what do you like? A hunting dog?
Well, I hope to hunt over.
Yeah.
Maybe a dove hunt with her, duck hunt. Maybe we'll go out west and bird hunt with her some. But yeah,
Oh yeah, like you take
she's
Maggie.
pheasant. But she's had 2 days of swimming lessons with Maggie.
Oh,
in the pond.
I
So,
bet that was
It's
fun.
all right. She's getting there. I have to get in the pond with her, but she's
Oh,
the terrain. It's it's funny how little dogs. I guess it's like little babies. They just
Yeah.
like even just as simple as walking through a door. They just kind of it's a different
Mhm.
little. They just have to get their bearings. So I
Yeah.
forget about all that.
I love it.
with
I love
Maggie.
it.
But she's good. She sleeps all night. I think she get it right now. She sleeps all night. Take the potty training's an ordeal, but
You'll get there.
we'll get there. You have to stay on top. You have to stay on top.
You
of
have
it.
to stay on top of the dogs. I always use vinegar on areas they've touched because they
Oh,
don't
what
like the
now?
smell or the taste. Vinegar. You just spray it in a bottle and put it on. You can wash your house with vinegar, right?
Right.
That's what we do when you potty train a dog. Do not bite the chemicals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, try
Just like
them.
apple, white vinegar. Like,
White vinegar or apple cider
so
vinegar.
any one of them.
Add it to your cleaning stuff.
I just learned something.
It's a
today.
trick. It's a trick that they don't like the taste or the smell.
But she's fun. We like I said, she's really good. Like I said, she came to work with me on Monday, and
Yeah. And how's
First thing-
Hadley enjoying her?
she loves her. Yeah, she
Yeah.
loves her. Yeah, she.
Oh.
Now, and we got this goat. We got this goat. We call her Moon Pie. Now, Moon Pie's not too sure about it. Moon Pie literally like chases her.
Oh. I
So when we
forgot
get her in the
about
barn lot, like the past 2 days, and it was funny yesterday, I was out inside and I heard Molly barking, and Moon Pie was on the other side of the fence. I saw Molly was barking at her, and I thought, you won't bark at her when you get inside the fence, you run away from her.
that. Yeah.
So it was funny.
Oh.
But yeah, it's good. She's learning all the new smells, all kinds of smells, and getting around people. She loves people, obviously. But yeah, her and Maggie are, and she's
And Maggie's going
great.
to teach her stuff
Maggie's,
too.
oh yeah, because I can leave her outside with Maggie and go
She'll follow
do.
Maggie.
I mean, if I'm outside doing something,
Yeah.
I'll just leave her out there with Maggie, and she's usually right there with Maggie
Mm.
when I get back. So it's
I
good.
love
So
it.
she follows her around, and she's a good
Mm.
teacher. I think Maggie really likes her. Like, I see she gets aggravated with it, but Maggie's tail's still wagging, so
Yeah.
she likes her.
So speaking of spring and summer, we had the talk about, most of the time we need to wait because with the rain coming, somebody did actually ask me this last week after the fact. When it is raining and all this, the deck cleaning, and don't get me wrong, we can do it, but in your suggestion about, can you explain about the staining, like waiting until the wood is completely dry?
60 to 90 days. Like a lot of people think, oh, I mean, the pressure treated wood is dried. It's kiln dried. But
Yeah.
what it happens when it goes through a treatment process, it goes through all these chemicals and this water treatment. So even though it's dried and treated, they still say, take 60 to 90 days, basically 2 to 3 months for an acclimation stage. So
Mhm.
that's why it's good. Hey, if you put it on in the spring, get to the summer month, and then stain it in the fall. And
Okay.
then- but put it on in the fall, and then hit it in the spring. Whenever
Yeah.
it's
Because that's what you want to know, like what's
Yeah,
what would be
because,
the best process?
Because the problem is if you do it, like if you get like some real, what they call green or wet treated material, the problem is when you stain it and it starts to dry out, then that's when your stain starts to crack and
So
peel.
for the people that like pressure wash their
Mhm.
wood, do they need to wait 30 days after that?
No,
Is that a thing?
No,
Okay,
no,
I didn't
no,
know.
no. Just make sure it's dry.
Just make
And that's
sure.
the thing about it too, Kelly. A lot of people think, they'll say, "Well, my deck's rotting in 5 years. What, did you stain it?" No.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is a outdoor product, but it still needs a protective coating, just like concrete needs to be sealed.
Right.
A driveway needs to be sealed to keep the life of a concrete driveway. An asphalt driveway needs to be resurfaced because it's still, it is what it is.
What are some of the big buys contractors are coming to get right now? And again, they have a phenomenal lumber yard.
We're selling a lot of. I tell you what, we've sold a lot of like a composite decking lately.
Okay.
I've sold a lot
What
of
is that?
Like it takes the place of pressure treated.
Yeah.
You don't have to stain it. You don't have to stain it. You don't have to you just wash it. You don't have. It's just basically maintenance free,
Okay.
and it does last forever.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff y'all don't realize if you're new to town or just tuning in with us for the first time. Here at Supreme Building, they have everything you would need
Yep.
to do. Contractors come here a lot of times to get all their products here, but also too if you're a do-it-yourself warrior
Ray
project.
Kozak, the biggest. He hosts. Ray, come here and tell us the world record that you hold for the world's biggest lasso.
Yes,
Ray Kozak.
I know
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen,
Ain't
Ray
it?
Kozak. He holds the world's
He
record
does.
for the largest.
Here, you want to sit by
Sit
Reese
beside me,
and
Ray.
see
I haven't
like
seen you
pop
so-
you?
He holds the world's.
Well, you want to? We can switch.
He holds the world's record.
He's got a nice looking
He holds the world's
Yeah,
record
he's
for
got
the
a dog
largest
you can pet.
lasso. Ray Kozak.
We're trying to be like
He's in
Drew
the- he is in
Barrymore
the
with our
Guinness Book-
animals.
No kidding. Ray is in the Guinness Book of
He
World
is.
Records.
I remember he was
yeah.
telling me that when they were building the more
Restaurant.
yes.
Yeah, and Ray was an integral part of the local, those beautiful posts on the
Oh, yeah.
outside of the local. How he what did you textured them or?
Yeah. You're nice.
He did that. 'Cause I had a lot of people say, who did that? I was
Yeah.
like, I had to call Ray. 'Cause Ray said I
Yeah.
did that.
So
One of
other
those little
than
things.
lassoing, what do you do on the side?
Well, I'm working on buildings now.
Okay. So
That's why I'm
contractor.
here.
I'm gonna tell you what
I'm
though,
trying to con
Ray.
him out of some lumber.
Ray
Oh, good luck.
is a I mean Ray is a very traveled individual.
Yeah.
He worked on he's a cattle farmer.
Mhm.
He's a cowboy. You used to be a pilot, didn't you?
I still am.
He's a pilot.
Yeah.
He's a
Where did
lasso
you
guy.
fly?
Small planes,
Okay.
nothing major.
Okay.
Tell us how big the
It's 100
circumference of your lasso.
Well, the rope was 111 and a half feet. So it's spun it in a
Jeez.
circle.
So the
It
last
gets really hot.
so the circumference.
Is the total rope length was 111.
Okay.
That's the only way you can measure it from your
Okay.
hand.
Okay, that's how you measure. That's how you measure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And no one's beat that
Has anyone
yet?
tried to beat it?
Not that I know of. Charlie Keys is the only one that could do it, but he ruined his shoulders.
How
So,
much do you think that would weigh? Like, how much torque would that put on your shoulder, right?
I don't know. It bothered my knee more than anything.
Are you doing
Okay.
this?
That's it.
Are you doing this on a horse?
That I didn't.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, good Lord. I wanted
No.
to see how you could do
Well,
it. Yeah.
because he goes a lot of like
On a
rodeos and stuff, and he
Oh,
does
okay.
On a
perform.
horse, I usually do about 90 feet of rope. Yeah.
You make it sound so
I'm gonna have to talk to-
I
nonchalant.
just got back from Perry, Georgia.
I'm gonna talk to Clark Adcock and get you at Clark's.
Clark, yeah. I know.
Are you gonna be there at his rodeo in September, or October?
Where at?
He's doing a rodeo. He's holding in Smithville.
Oh, I haven't heard.
I'm
from him.
gonna call him and tell him.
Yeah.
There's a rodeo in Sparta in July as well.
Oh, really?
There you go.
Who's
Will you
doing
be
it,
at that
James
one?
Asher or something?
She'll tell you.
I know.
She knows all the stuff.
I just
That's
found
why I
it
have her
down.
community calendar.
But and Ray, I mean,
I
like
ignore
Ray,
everything.
Do
Ray's a great
social media?
cattleman too. Like
Is he?
he would when I thought I wanted to be a cattle farmer, Ray would come help. He would
He
come work 'em.
educated.
He's very Ray's a great teacher. Like,
Oh, I
he
did.
doesn't mind teaching.
Yeah, I went to Texas A&M way back when.
Oh,
Oh, did
wow.
you?
Livestock stuff.
Is that okay? That's where you
Veterinary medicine.
Oh,
blah,
wow.
Blah, blah.
Hmm.
So I just.
What
kinda
have
go
you
from
not
there.
done, Ray?
I'm not too sure.
If there's something you could do, well, like, is there? Do you always like to try something new every now and then?
Yeah, right now it's trying to get out of bed because,
Trying to
because
retire.
I'm older,
Yeah, and you want to rest
You
one.
want-
Yeah, I know that feeling.
66. So,
You don't look 60.
and I still have several rodeos to do this year.
do you?
It's all good. Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
The Sparta Rodeo is June 27th at the White County Fairgrounds. And yeah, it's Sparta.
Who's doing it? Do you know? Is it
No, sir, I do
It
not.
doesn't sound like the
It's
who's.
probably
just-
a local
I'll have to look it up again, but I just.
I'm gonna
took a
talk to
screenshot
Clark
of
about
the
getting you on.
because it's probably a local thing.
I'm gonna talk to Clark about getting you on at the Smith one.
Yeah, Clark
You
and
need to
Kathy
come to the
do
Warren
it.
County Fair and do like a little.
They don't
Well,
pay
they-
enough. They don't
Oh,
pay
they
enough.
don't.
I mean, you gotta pay to play. Don't you, Ray?
It'd be nice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
gonna do it for
You
free.
know, I did the school thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you're
that's just whatever.
Yeah.
But the fair, would be.
They're doing something in May. They're bringing the fair back in May for something.
I saw that.
The carnival, they're going to do
I saw
next
that.
weekend, which is the second. No, the first,
Yeah, the
second,
second.
and
Yeah,
third.
because that's the weekend of
and then
Kentucky
they're
Derby.
gonna- And it's
Yeah.
also back to the strip.
Back to the strip.
And then they're doing it the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. And it's the same people that
Okay.
do the
The same people are doing the fall, the
during
spring,
the fall.
A&L.
They're just doing like
It's not
a
Kissel,
spring
it's the
carnival.
other one, and I can't remember who they are.
Speaking of Kentucky Derby, Ray, that's what we're fixing to talk about next. Are you a
Oh.
big
Yeah.
Are you a big Derby watcher?
I am.
I am too.
I
I haven't
I
seen
want
the
to
line.
go there.
I
Have you
like
been?
the hats
but
and the
it's- no,
outfits.
but
Never
it's
been?
just
I just love the.
planning and expensive to
I
even
bet
get
it
there.
is.
It's
Yeah.
I
the
just love the
seats.
ambiance of it and just the
Yeah.
horses and I like to hear about the group of buddies bought a horse for
Yeah.
of course it's still an expensive horse
Yeah.
but they brought a horse and then it's an underdog or whatever and then
Some of that stuff just to see. Yeah, just watch them run. I was down at the harness racing track the 1st of April.
Yeah.
Down in Georgia, and they did a training thing, and then they had races. And just-
thoroughbred.
No, they're just harness.
Oh, the
racing.
harness racing. Okay.
So that was a big deal.
That was a big one.
Yeah,
okay.
it was nice to watch.
I love it.
And then the Kentucky Horse Park up Lexington.
Yeah.
Been there.
Kentucky's beautiful. My daughter.
And look at some of the jumps they do.
My
Really
daughter.
massive.
Yeah, my
Look at the jumps.
Mhm.
They're like
yeah
6
that's-
feet
yeah.
tall and 8 feet wide and solid
Yeah, solid.
Really?
Yeah, solid.
They're just
My daughter did pony finals. She went to the pony finals last year in Lexington.
Oh.
And you talking about beautiful horse country.
oh yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
yeah. The place is really awesome.
it's cool. I mean, I stayed a little Airbnb, and like all around me, it was just like horse farms. It was cool.
I bet that's
Like a little
neat.
cat. I said, it was
Yeah.
a 1-bedroom cabin. It was just a little, and people have outdoor showers. I didn't realize outdoor
Oh.
shower was a thing.
That well at beaches I've seen outdoor
But
showers.
I mean, in the middle of a horse farm, though. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh,
You should have got
okay.
a Great Pyrenees
I had
instead of this.
I had it before.
That's just a fur
Because
ball.
my
with
Pyrenees
legs.
was this
Mm-hmm.
big when he was 6 weeks old. Now he can't get in my lap no more. 'cause
Aw.
he's like up to here, you know.
Love it.
Yeah, they are fur ball with legs. I had a Pyrenees. I had a Commodore Pyrenees. Now those were good dogs. I had a Commodore
Mm.
Pyrenees mix. That was a good dog from when I had my sheep.
hmm
But yeah, Ray Kozak, he will be hopefully at the Smithville Rodeo in September or October. At some point, we'll have Mr. Clark Adcock on to talk about
And explain to him. No.
the rodeo and his auctioneering business.
Is
But
it at his
love-
dad's place? Or-
I guess it is, but it's an outdoor venue, so it's his dad's place.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, good people.
Yeah.
They really are.
Ray, thanks for having it. Thanks for coming
Yeah,
on.
We're gonna
Sorry.
take a quick break.
I'm gonna go try to find some broken 2x4s.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, get your cell on. Did you bring your hammer?
Hey, David, take good care of Ray Kozak,
We're good.
the world record holder of the world's largest lasso. Ray Kozak has come back home.
See
Ray
ya.
Kozak has come back home.
All right, guys.
You know that.
Get Ray
We're-
Kozak a glass of water, a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Give him a cup of coffee, man.
All right, guys, we're going to take another quick break. From
Oh,
a
are we
word
still
from
live?
Yes, we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. But when we get back, we're going to talk to Ron, aka Fuzzy Pfeiffer, one part of the Shattered Band. They're going to be kicking off the summer concert
right.
series at Mud Bumps tomorrow. So, and we're going to be doing an on-air phone interview with him. So remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Time, dirt, mold, and mildew can make your property look worn down. Phil's Pressure Washing can restore the beauty of your home or business with gentle, soft washing. We clean roofs, driveways, gutters, decks, and more. Proudly serving McMinnville, Morrison, Sparta, Smithville, and surrounding areas. Fully insured and licensed with 10 plus years of experience. Call Phil's Pressure Washing today and let us do the dirty work.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville. When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleet, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Okay.
Welcome back, Warrior First 931. We are Chatty Cathy's this morning, and my name is Kelly Walker Slaughter, host of the show.
I'm Reese Moore.
And we are live at Supreme Building. And now with us on the phone doing an on-air interview from the band called Shattered, which they are going to be playing tomorrow night at Mudbums, and we'll get all the details and times with Ron, aka Fuzzy. So, hey, Fuzzy, what's going on?
Good morning, rockers. How are y'all?
I am
All right.
excellent. I'm rolling, as I say. But, you know, I was telling Reese off air, like y'all were talking off air, all these name drops and things. First and foremost, talk about the band Shattered. Okay, tomorrow y'all will be playing at Mudbums at what time?
We start at 7:30.
7:30. And how long do y'all play?
We'll play till 10.
Till 10. Now, for people that may not know you, where else have you played? Do y'all have any social media? What do you got?
Okay, we play all over Middle Tennessee, and we branch into Southern Kentucky some.
Okay.
We played a lot of, in the past, a lot of Harley Davidson rallies, big Harley Davidson rallies and things like that when the weather's nice.
Okay.
But we play mainly around the Middle Tennessee area, Cookville, Crossville, McMinnville, just Sparta, just all around that area there.
I got you. And then for people that are like, now, are you just, are you semi-retired and you just, you've been playing music all your life with your buds? Or what kind of experience have you had in your lifetime of who you played for, or maybe even opened up for?
Okay, this, believe it or not, I'm going on off and on my 54th year of performing.
Yeah.
And I toured during most of the decade of the 80s. Well, actually, believe it or not, I got my start when I was in the 4th grade. I sang across the intercom Silver Bells at Christmas at the elementary school in Lafayette, Tennessee, where I was raised.
Okay.
And so then I was able to hook up with some people. And during the 80s, two of the bands, one was called Breeze and one was Main Event out of Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to those two bands, we got to open up for bands. You probably heard of Black Oak, Arkansas, and Kansas, and Boston. Well, I got to open up for those guys with those two bands. And then I relocated with another band, ended my road career with a band out of Louisville called Nix. And that's where we really, we were a regional band, but a regional touring band.
Yeah.
And so I got to open up for Cheap Trick and Cyndi Lauper and all those, people like that. A band called April Wine. As a matter of fact, we were doing a big show in, I don't know if you've ever heard the place called Club La Vila in Panama City Beach.
You were at Club La Vila?
Oh,
Yeah.
Club La Vila.
We were down there in the middle 80s. Well, guess who opened up for us? It was called the Original Chippendales.
No.
Out of New York City, yes.
That
you
sounds
guys ever?
funny.
I didn't know they were a band, Fuzzy. I thought they just took their clothes off.
Well, we're not going there, okay?
Okay. You were behind stage waiting for your turn to go.
I was up with there was only allowed X amount of males in there at the time because there was all females. But anyway, it was that's kind of the different genre stuff that we've done. But I had the fortunate to be able to do that right there, and we did very well. Now, like I said, if the guys that's in the band that I have. First of all, let me pick your. You probably know the country artist. I think her name's Reba McEntire.
Yes. Super fan.
Okay. Well, my drummer was with her for 18 years.
Yeah.
And he's up to standards now. He's been with me for 5.
Yeah.
So that's another one there. And then one of my guitar players, Ethan Hillis, he had the opportunity to be the full-time guitar player for the country group Confederate Railroad at the age of 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's been with me for a while, and his dad is my bass player, who is our music coordinator and vocalist, and him and his son played together for years, and they've opened up for T. Graham Brown and Kentucky Headhunters and Confederate Railroad and acts like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then my guitar player that's playing with me now from Manchester named Rex Ferris, he'll be with tomorrow night. He is opened up for people like Keith Anderson, who is, So we're
a well-versed.
Yes.
I hope the weather holds off for us tomorrow, Fuzzy.
Well, the thing of it is, if it's going to rain or anything, Brett has got that awning built over there.
They have the awning.
Yeah, and so we'll play underneath there.
Yeah, and this
We'll just consolidate it.
And
do what, ma'am?
I was gonna say, you guys kick off the summer concert series at Mud Bums. How exciting is that?
Oh, it's awesome. We love playing there. We have several dates year round there, and Brett Simmons and Miguel Gomez, they have been so nice. And I'm going to tell you, not just because we're playing there, but it's people in Warren County, and I know you've got a lot of great places down there to eat, believe me. But these guys, this place to me, and I've been all over the U.S., they're different because they treat you. And I always advertise it. They treat you like a rock star.
Oh yeah, they do.
And they are, that's different to me.
Yeah.
Because when you walk in somewhere and you're greeted with a smile and they want to help you as best they can, that means a lot to me.
Yeah. I know it does.
And so you guys in Warren County are fortunate to have a good place like that. Plus they like to rock, so that's another good thing.
Oh, 100%. Like, again, I always say when people come here, they always say they were treated like family. You know,
That's it.
no one sees a stranger.
No.
And that's what I love about Warren County. That's what I love about McMinnville. Like when you come down here, you're going to have fun. And, you know, and just talk. This is like my second time talking to Ron. And I'm telling you, it's like, you know, we've talked forever. But with that being said, I'm so excited to be able to listen to you guys. I cannot wait to see y'all tomorrow. Some of the good food, make sure you check out the good food. But the summer concert series kicks off tomorrow. And yes, even next Saturday, with it being back to the Strip, they're going to have a live band again tomorrow on that Saturday as well. So come on, come all, show support. And you know, one thing somebody did ask me the other day, especially when I made that post for you guys, because I said that picture I sent you, you can use it on y'all's end as well to share, because the more likes we get, the better it is. But what kind of music, you know, with all this, you know, vast knowledge of playing with all these different types of bands, what are you guys going to be playing? Are you going to be playing some of your own music, a mix of, you know, other music? What are you going to be doing?
We're going to we'll do classic rock, southern rock, country. We'll mix it up. We don't do our own because a couple of them have their own that they've done in the past. They don't care anything about, you know.
Okay.
We the original stuff, it's too much of a headache. I've been down that road.
I got you.
It's too much of a headache. But we'll do the southern rock, classic rock, you know, some of the country stuff. We mix it up because there's 4 of us in the band that sing lead.
Okay.
And we do 3 and 4 part harmony and you know, everything like that. And so, you know, we have a great time. And if it's not, the people that we play for are the reason that we play.
Okay.
Because the fans are the number one reason a musician needs to put his pants on correct and get out there and do the best job every night.
I love that. Yes. Yes. Well, Ron, is there anything I haven't asked you yet?
Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Any final thoughts?
My final thought is I am so glad that you've got this podcast, and I'm so glad that you have live music in McMinnville. And if you get a chance, I don't know a lot of bands down in McMinnville, but I do know too that if y'all ever get a chance, go out and see the Joe Harvey band or the T.C. Bryant band.
Yes,
they're not only are excellent musicians, but they're good people.
They are,
and that makes a big difference because they don't pretend to be somebody else. They are themselves, and they do an excellent job.
Oh yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
So everybody come out tomorrow night to Mud Bums. It's going to be a rocking time, and if you don't like us, just drink enough beer to lie like a dog and tell everybody how good we are.
I love it. I love it. Well, guys, again, make sure you come on out tomorrow night. Mud Bums, come one, come all, enjoy. And hey, I'm telling you, rain or shine, this is going to be happening. So come on out and enjoy some great music performed by Shattered, the band. And did you guys? I forgot to ask one. Did y'all have a website or?
You can go to Ron Pfeiffer on Facebook, or you can go to Shattered on Facebook.
Okay, follow them on Facebook. Thank you.
And hey, listen, the hot wings there are magnificent.
Yes, I wish I could eat them. My husband and my brother say they're amazing. I have to get them plain, no sauce, for me.
Well, listen, I get them mild because the hot ones. My guitar player, Rex, he likes the extreme hot.
Yeah.
And I don't even see how he breathes after that.
Oh, I don't see how your stomach can be contained. Like all I can think about what you're putting in your stomach. You might as well eat a bomb, right? I mean, just saying.
Better them than me.
Right. But no, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Anytime you're ever in McMinnville, you have my number. Feel free to call us and let us know when you're back in town again. Okay, Ron?
All right. Thank you very much for having me, and God bless. And remember, it's always rock and roll.
It's always rock and roll, baby.
That's it.
Bye, Ron.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Well, guys, that's been another amazing interview here on Warren First 931. We're going to take another quick break for more from our sponsors, but when we get back, we're going to talk about what the weekend is to come and then some. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Getting the right Medicare plan can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions helps you find the Medicare, life insurance, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 813-247-2172 or visit guidedseniorsolutions.net.
Welcome to our coffee drive-through.
Or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skaggs' finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden. where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Getting the right Medicare plan can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions helps you find the Medicare, life insurance, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 813-247-2172 or visit guidedseniorsolutions.net.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
I'm Reese Moore.
And we are live at Supreme Building. And don't forget, they have Supreme deals going on right now. And if you have, honestly, if you have any question about, deck issues, paint selection, stain selections, doors, and then also what kind of wood do I need for whatever use, you can always call them here too at Supreme, and they have a great staff. Kelly and them can answer any question if they can't. There's, Reese and his dad, David, here to answer all the questions that you need, because it's all about shopping local first, because we have so many other big box stores. Listen, I just shop local first. And if they don't have what I need,
right,
then you move on. And it's not personal.
Right.
It's just business, But sometimes when you do go to these big box stores, you don't really get, let me say this, you get what you pay for. Is that the best way to say that? Because even though it might be something might be cheaper, doesn't mean it's the best thing to purchase.
No.
Mm-mm. But with that said, let's talk about our community weather sponsors being brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford right now in downtown McMinnville. In McMinnville, it is 72 degrees. Today, it's going to be a high of 78, low of 52. Don't forget, tomorrow, there is a 95% chance of rain, high of 72 and low of 60. Supposedly, the rain is supposed to be holding off till about like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
But we'll see. That's all you can hope
Keep
for.
an eye on it. So if you got something to do, you might want to get it done before lunchtime.
That's correctamundo. Or if you have an event going on, you might want to make sure you have an indoor backup plan. But one thing I do want to mention, and a thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford, if you have a prayer request, this is your time to get that out there. Let us know. Sydney's looking at the comments right now for anybody that might do a prayer request shout out. I will say, I do want to start off before we get into the community calendar to get this out of the way, if that's okay. Do you think it's okay if I read that email?
I mean, that was a public.
Yeah. Oh, that was from the public. Okay.
That was an email.
And then they shared it, and then they put it on the Facebook page too. Okay. So yesterday, we were notified from Paula's Dance Academy. Miss Paula Barnes.
Yes.
That an unfortunate event happened with her family again. There's been a death in the family.
Oh.
And so Miss Paula they're all together right now. And so I'm going to read the email that was sent out from to all the PDA parents and then some. Good afternoon, PDA family. We want to make you aware of a delicate situation pertaining to the studio. Miss Paula has experienced a family emergency. She's requesting privacy at this time so she can be with her family. We kindly ask that you refrain from texting or calling her personal number from the time being. All questions regarding studio operations should be directed to Lindsay, Abby, or Allie via this email address. Miss Paula will be out for the remainder of this week and next week. As for studio classes, rehearsals, and recitals, we will continue operating as usual. Miss Paula has built an incredible team, and we are running the studio with the same care and consistency she always has. All class times and dates remain unchanged. Costumes are still arriving and will be distributed as planned. We are incredibly grateful for the families who make up Paula's Dance Academy. You and your dancers are the heart of what we do, and we look forward to seeing their hard work shine on stage. Again, this is a deeply personal and delicate situation. If you receive questions or comments outside of the studio related matters, please direct them to Lindsay, Abby, or Allie. We appreciate your understanding in helping us keep the focus on our dancers and respecting the family's privacy. Our goal is to keep the studio positive, consistent, and supportive environment for all our dancers during this time. With the warmest regards, Lindsay. So again, everything's going to plan. The rehearsals are this weekend, correct?
No.
Or is it next weekend?
So the 9th is the recital. So the whole week of leading up to that, the 6th.
Oh, so next weekend. Okay.
Not next week, but the week after.
Okay.
Leading up to the
Okay.
recital.
Okay.
There's 4 recital.
Yeah, at the Park Theater. Yeah. So if y'all have any questions, please just contact, as we said, Lindsay, Abby, or Allie. In this situation, we are going to put Miss Paula Barnes's family on the prayer list this morning. As you know, our thoughts and prayers are always with them. But remember, the family is asking for privacy at this time, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing wrong with that. And when they're ready to tell us what exactly happened, that it's their time. So we have to respect that. But if you do seriously have a prayer request you'd like to get on the show, this is your time. Right now, there's so many events going on this weekend alone.
I didn't realize. I asked Kelly where Brian was this weekend, and there is Santa Claus convention in Nashville
That's
this weekend.
correct.
So Brian is at a Santa Claus convention. I was astounded. Fun fact for the week: there is a Santa Claus convention.
Yeah, it's like there's Christmas in April somewhere.
Hey, but now I always wondered what Santa Claus did after Christmas Day.
Oh my God! I didn't know he was gonna...
Did you plan that?
No, I didn't.
Did you plan that?
No, I didn't. I thought you were going to be there today.
Well, I have something very special.
Oh my God. Okay.
So
I'm going to move this.
The Santa Summit.
I have been at the Warren County Middle School. We just had Steered Straight's Michael DeLeon speak to the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Yeah.
We had to make sure, and that was wonderful. Emotional. Now,
Was
parents,
it?
please understand. With what he's, and Michael DeLeon, if you don't know his story, go look him up on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a highly emotional story. But we reached 750 kids telling about the drugs of alcohol.
Oh, wow.
And just not alcohol and vaping, but good decision making.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. So I had to go and see this through because I'm the conduit.
Okay.
I'm the PTO dude.
Yeah.
And that's what we kind of use the PTO for, is to allow speakers to come in and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And thank you to Principal Caleb Sheehan and all the
Yes.
administration at the Warren County Middle School. They did a wonderful job letting them in. But I'm right around the corner and I had to see my people.
I know you are.
And-
I thought you'd be on your way now.
Well, I'm about to, but let me tell you about the Santa.
You want me to hold this for?
So this is they call it the Santa Summit. It is happening in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, but there are Santas from all over the United States that are at this event. And tonight we all put our outfits on. So
Shut the front door.
I just found this out because I got behind because
Yeah.
I didn't want to drive back and forth to
Mhm.
Mount Juliet on Wednesday night, and it was just the kind of the opening
Yeah.
stuff. But on Thursday, Yesterday was great. And
Yeah.
so I got to meet a bunch of Santas from all over. I got to meet the Santa who has been the Macy's Santa for yes. And let me tell you guys, he doesn't have a beard. He's clean shaven, so he applies his beard and wig on. It's incredible. And they've got wig distributors there. They've got these suits. I mean, and Santa suits aren't cheap. The custom
real
made suits.
deals.
So you're looking at the bottom end is $2,000. These things can go up to $6,000. But they're incredible. So they have all this stuff there, and then they have Mrs. Claus's. Mrs. Claus's, and one of the things that I'm starting to learn about the Santa business is that it's based around the clown industry, and so a lot of people, yes. So a lot of people who play Santa were clowns. Now, let's face it, with Pennywise and It and all the stuff, clowns aren't as popular as they were back in the day. And circuses and that used to come into town.
Yeah, they're not
all
as
the time, but
much.
you don't see it as much.
Yeah, Bozo.
I was
Bozo,
terrified of
yeah.
clowns as a young child. I'll be honest with you. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
terrified. I love watching the show Bozo.
I
Sundays.
don't.
Kids are
Where they
watching
threw the
Channel
ping pong
9.
balls.
Oh, wasn't that a great one?
Oh,
I only liked the ball thing, and then I was done. I couldn't do the rest of it.
terrified of clowns growing up.
Well, that's the
Oh.
thing. So, but the skill set's still the same. You're still working with children. You're trying
Yeah.
to make them laugh
Right.
and interact with them. And our country has changed, especially the society has changed. It used to be you could just pick the kid up and put them on your lap.
Nope.
Not so much anymore. You have to get permission from
Oh,
the
really?
parents. Yeah, it's and some parents don't want their child sitting on a strange man's lap. And
Okay.
I understand.
Then why
it.
take them to this place? But moving on. That's my thing.
That's the
I'm
thing.
gonna say it.
But yes, the gentleman who has been the Macy's and Radio City Hall Santa. He's also done the Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
He's on. He does the White House every year.
Oh.
Yeah. He
This
spoke,
is like a legit
He spoke last night, and
summit.
he told some great stories. And he told this amazing story about doing a corporate event, and he was getting on the elevator to go to the garage. See, one of the things you don't want Santa to have to travel very far
Yeah.
because what happens is people stop him. They stop and want to get their picture
Yeah.
taken, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he was getting on the elevator, and one of the actors from The Sopranos
Mhm.
got on the elevator with him, and he said, "Hey!" And it was the guy who played Big P, and and he was like, "Hey, Santa, what you got going on?" And says, "Well, I'm getting ready to go home." He said, "Look, can I have a few minutes, please?" Takes him up to the penthouse, and the HBO cast of The Sopranos and the HBO folks are having their Christmas party.
Oh my God.
So he gets to do this, do Santa, and he loves The Sopranos, so he knows all the characters'
Mhm.
names. So he's talking, Meadow, and
Yeah.
all the stuff.
You've
So-
not been a good boy.
Oh yeah, I say he told that actor he wasn't getting anything because he whacked 3 folks. but he has a
Yeah.
wonderful night, and they said, "Santa, you can't leave without us giving you a gift." And so, and they weren't expecting Santa to be there, so they had a trash bag, and they'd thrown a whole bunch of money into it and gave him a bag. Well, so he made more money in a tip from the HBO Sopranos folks. 2 days later, he gets a phone call, and it's very low key. "Hey, we want you to meet us at this address," and he drives up to this address, and it's a cul-de-sac, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just shrubs, and all of a sudden, this automatic gate opens up, and these shrubs are attached to the gate.
Oh my gosh!
And these guys with guns come out. "Hey, you are Santa." And the other guy dressed like Santa, and he tells the story. They take him in a limo all over New York, and he's visiting people and delivering money to widows and things like that, and presents. And he was the Gambino crime family Santa for 10 years.
Oh my God. I go, that's
Yeah, so you never know, and that's the funny thing. Even here in Warren County, I get stories of things that happen, little personal things, just amazing things.
Yeah.
But it's such a blessing because all these people, the men and women, because there's a bunch of Mrs. Clauses there too, because they're having a thing for Mrs. Clauses on top of everything. It's so inviting. But the one thing that all these people share is a love for humanity.
Oh, yeah.
They love people. And that's what being a Santa is all about.
Mm.
And we get to share that love. Granted, it's only one time of the year. So they're teaching other things like magic, face painting, things like that. Because these people, a lot of retirees do this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And so that's what I've been doing. And I'm getting ready to go get my suit. I wasn't expecting to
Which
get my
one are you
suit
going to
up.
pick?
Oh, of course, I'm wearing the green vest.
I was going to
That's-
say,
that's
I was going to
become-
throw out the green one.
Yeah, that's become the thing. But very excited about Santa season when it rolls around again. But I love that connection that I have because when I go into Warren County Middle School, they all know me as Santa C, and they're
Yeah.
all like, or Sigma Santa. They like to call me Sigma Santa. So
Oh.
I do the dap for them. And but no, it's been a great day at Warren County. And again, Michael DeLeon and the Steered Straight people, they're going to be going over to the academy here soon.
Okay.
So shout out to our wonderful folks, Mr. Brian Matheny and people like Mark Pyburn. And,
Oh, yeah. They
Laura
do such
Mason
a
and all
phenomenal job
all
with those
wonderful
kids.
teachers there at the academy.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing real quick. So one of our students that had been in the academy,
Mhm.
and I get to go over there. And one of the things is, most of those kids don't believe.
Yeah.
But I tell them, I said, look, I'm an individual in this community who loves you. And I dress up to get pictures with you and to get a smile out of you because I care about you. I don't have to come here. None of these teachers have to work here, but we care about you. And so one of Mr. Pyburn's students grabbed me, who's back in school today. I love that guy. You got a great dad. And your mama too. I can't dare
Miss Jane.
forget her. So this kid comes up to me and says, "Hey, Santa," and I said, "Hey," and here it's been emotional
Mhm.
listening to Mr. DeLeon's presentation. He says, "How are you doing?" I said, "Good." He said, "Do you remember me?" I said, "Yeah." He
Yeah.
said, "Would you do me a favor? Would you tell my friends at the academy that I'm back and doing good?"
Aw.
And so I said, "Well, good." I said, "How'd you like the presentation?" He said, "That was awesome. My friends at the academy need to hear this." So
Yeah.
that's how I've started my day today.
So you
And
started good.
And then tonight I get to dress up and be with a whole bunch of Santas. So it's exciting. It's exciting. Yes, I did do a dye job.
I told him you did.
Get a little.
She told me you're going to die.
Well, listen, I
Died out.
couldn't be there with all these professional Santas and
Right.
not represent Warren County.
Got to get that purple out. Purple
Yeah,
out.
Yes, I had to believe. So, Beth, I'm sorry, but we'll continue on with our regiment here soon. But no.
Yeah.
So, how's everything been with you guys today?
We had a great show. We had
Fuzzy Pfeiffer online.
Fuzzy Pfeiffer that has and his bandmates that have performed with Reba McEntire, Cindy Lauper, John Anderson.
Wow.
Yeah, they're performing tomorrow at Mud Bums, so make sure you do that. Then we had Robert and Kathy Elam with Little Shop of Horrors, and
But funny side note, Kathy Elam has been my Mrs. Claus for the Santa sing-along
That's
for the
right.
last few years.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had Mrs. Claus on
I
there.
had Mrs. Claus on this morning, and then a last-minute impromptu guest, Reese.
Oh, nice.
He
World
is.
record holder for the largest lasso,
111
feet.
I did
Yeah,
not know that was one of his.
it's one of many
things,
of
yeah,
his
he's-
traits.
He's a traveled man.
Yeah. And then we had Molly.
Molly, the new pup.
She's here. She ate my hair.
She would just chew your beard all to pieces.
Oh God, yeah.
I saw Maggie when I was coming in the door, and
Yeah.
I thought about that, and I thought, oh, poor Maggie.
Yeah.
Molly's here. somewhere.
Molly's here. And then when you were coming in, we were getting ready to talk about what's coming up because I told Reese and them you weren't coming.
Well,
I figured like it was getting too long for you.
Well, it was so close, and I'm right around the corner
Mhm.
and being at the middle school. I had to come see you guys because I love you guys.
We were literally talking about that when you said ho ho ho.
Well,
Yeah.
That was a great entrance.
well, I thought I would just go ahead and surprise you.
No.
But I heard you talking about me, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
get ready.
So I've got pictures. I'll tell everybody more about it on Monday's show.
Yeah.
But got a lot of exciting stuff. Well, please forgive me. I will see my way out because I'm
Okay.
going to go. Do you need anything, lights or anything? Shooting anything after this?
No, but before you go, I want everybody to know that it is official. I can say it now. Drum roll, please. She's new on the thing. Yeah. I am so excited to announce that I have teamed up with WCPI. It's our local nonprofit radio station here in town, and you're looking at one of their newest local news girls. So you're going to hear me at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 5 o'clock.
Excellent. And speaking of the news, guys, send us anything you got.
Yeah.
And if you know anything
Yeah.
outside of Warren County area, we're always looking for stories to cover.
Same, yes. So the big story I'm trying to work on right now is Tenneco. A lot of our Warren County residents work there at the Smithville location, and there was a meeting, which I have reached out by email with the Tenneco representative, but I haven't heard nothing back yet, that they had a meeting that they will be closing either at the end of this year or sometime of next year.
How many
And so
jobs
that's
will- how many jobs will that
200 to 300 people will be laid off. Yeah. And I can't, the people that have called me, I've had about 4 or 5 phone calls, and they're all saying the same thing. And so this is going to be another one of those stories where if the representatives don't get out to me, I have to do the voice of the people. And so, but I'm waiting out. But if you are one of those people that work at Tenneco and you want to get your story heard, I'm building up a story right now on that one specifically.
Well, that's amazing because local news, it may seem a little slower because, you know, when you think of the news, you see the national headlines.
Yeah,
You
they're
can see some
popping
of the
them out.
State headlines that are
Yeah.
happening across the state. But right here in the Upper Cumberland region,
Mhm.
we got to stay connected. We got to keep people.
Yeah.
So congratulations,
Thank
Kelly.
you. Yes, congratulations. It's really exciting.
The news voice. And listen, guys, I got to hear Kelly cut promos the other day. And no one can beat her. I mean, no one can beat her, hands down. She is as smooth as silk.
Thank you.
When it comes to that voice and
Tell me
doing
what you want.
doing what she's always done. So that's great.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to jump out of your hair,
Yes.
but I still wanted to see you guys. And it's
Thank you
always
for
a blessing.
coming.
Listen,
Well,
man,
make sure you go say bye to Molly.
She's back there somewhere.
I will. And
load up them reindeer and
Yeah.
take them out and Juliet, baby.
Don't eat too many cookies.
listen, man, I got to be able to fit in that suit.
I know,
This
yeah.
is the off season. So
Yeah.
what expected. Guys, God bless, and I hope y'all have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love
See
you. Bye, Brian. So going right into our community calendar real quickly, going on today on April the 24th on this beautiful Friday. Of course, Little Shop of Horrors presented by Warren Arts at the Park Theater at 7. Today at it started about an hour ago, the Chamber 101, the McMinnville Chamber of Commerce, learned the benefits of being a chamber member. It was from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Open Mic Night presented by Warren County High School Poetry Club is tonight at Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli from 5 to 6. Grow and Bloom Prom Experience at the McMinnville Chamber of Commerce. Build your own flower bar. Prices vary, $25. Spray tan and sweet treats and music. And that's from 5 to 9. So if you're on a budget for this prom, that is a steal right there.
What is a prom?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the prom, bro. Get ready. Children and family activities at the McMinnville Enrichment Center today. The Matthew 2819 Invitational. It's a golf tournament going on today benefiting Home, held at the McMinnville Country Club. It was $400 per team. That is going to start, lunch starts at 11, and then the shotgun starts at 12. So anybody that's golfers.
Is there one today?
There's one today, yeah.
What time?
It starts at 12. I know that's like an hour and 2 away.
Hey, Gracie.
And then,
Chris and I will be playing this afternoon. So
yeah, y'all already got yours.
Chris and I, we got the itch.
Now, listen, if you love the meteor showers, have you heard about this?
I don't
So-
stay up long enough to see the meteor shower.
Well, this is, okay. So 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. at Manchester, Tennessee, at the Old Stone Fort State Park, top of the museum. They're setting up, it's $5 per person if you want to set up and launch the meteor showers.
Viewing hours.
Yeah.
What time?
3 a.m. to 5
It's
a.m.
usually between midnight and dawn.
Yes.
I'll be
Where's the
waking up at.
darkest?
I'll be
I
waking
know.
up at 4.
Me and you too. I'm 4:35.
I'm in bed by 9.
Waking up. I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night.
Listen, if I get out there, I'm there for free. Then on Saturday, the absentee ballot request deadline is tomorrow. So you've got to get your absentee ballot in for the May 5th primary election. Because once 7 o'clock hits, anything starting at 7:01, you don't get to go and vote. By the way, today also opens early voting at the Morrison Ruatan location and the Centertown CIC location. You do not have to be a resident of Centertown or
really?
Morrison to vote. All you got to do is have your ID.
It's just a
It's
different-
early voting. It's early voting.
Okay.
So it doesn't during early voting, doesn't matter what district you're from. You can go. So there's 3 locations: the early voting room at the administrative building, the Morrison Ruatan, and the Centertown CIC building. Okay. First day of the second Saturday on Main Street from 5 to 8 starts again tomorrow. Hey, if you like some mahjong, free play from 9:30 to 12, beginning quilting classes. All of this is at the Magnus Library tomorrow. Sprint for specials, we will be there. We'll be doing some live stuff. It's a 10K and a 5K. It all starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. We will be going live a little bit before that. And if the person doesn't show up, I am the backup for the national anthem at 7:45. So say a prayer for me. That is really tough. There's the prescription drug take back is also going on tomorrow. A benefit card truck bike show for Zach and Macy Cartwright. We talked about that yesterday with Cody Jones. So many things on this community calendar. And I want to tell you, if you want to be a part of this community calendar, whether you want to see it or get your event added to it, there's easy ways to do it. You can message us on Facebook Messenger, which is for Warren First 931, and just say, hey, I want to be a part of the community calendar, or you want your event to be a part of the community calendar. If that don't work, you can text us at 931-369-3050. It is ever so growing. And I mean, I'm going to show Reese, this is like, I mean, there's not enough.
No, I mean,
When people tell me that there is, when people tell us that there's nothing going on in Warren County, I call BS, okay? Because let me tell you, that's a lie. There's so many things. Also, too, I want to mention our good friend Dwayne Howard is hosting a meet and greet at the Dibble Museum from 4 to 6 o'clock tomorrow, rain or shine, because the museum is indoors.
Okay.
But we're going to have some stuff set up outdoors. But if it's raining, everything will be moved on indoors. Where they're going to have hot dogs. And thanks again to Sonic and McMahon Bull for providing those.
Oh, wow.
We're also going to have great music being played, just a good old time. And a lot of some elected officials will be making it out there tomorrow night. If you haven't got a chance to meet Dwayne Howard, he's running for the 43rd District State Representative. He will be there. Also, Tyler Simmons, because that's his district in Dibble, he's going to be there. He's running as a county commissioner.
Okay.
So make sure, come one, come all, and just to get to know your candidates. If you do not take the time to go to debates, community forums, meet and greets, the Republican Party meetings, the Democratic meetings, make sure before you go vote, you check everybody out to see who's going to best represent you in this upcoming election, because this is going to be a make or break for a lot of folks. But with that said, it is time for our prayer. I do know we need to pray. Did anybody in the comments say anything to your knowledge?
Cody is saying that please see prayers for all of those people who have had to work so hard to get the car show rolling.
Yeah.
The Cartwright family.
Mhm.
He also said everybody pray for everybody that is doing yard work. I think that's what he means by that.
With the
and also pray
allergies
for
and stuff.
Brian.
Okay.
And that's all I see. And everybody's loving Molly right now.
Are they?
Oh, I love it. New mascot.
Right.
Watch out,
I
Maggie.
don't know. She's probably asleep right now.
Yeah. But with that said, let's go to the Lord in prayer. And we want to thank Living Word Fellowship Church for being our sponsors for today's prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. We just want to lift everybody up in your prayers this morning, whether people are sick, whether people have passed away, or whether people are traveling, whatever is going on with that person, please be with them, God, as you only know how to heal them correctly, God. We want to lift up Paula Barnes and her family. We don't know the entire situation, God, but we know that you have this taken care of. So please give them the strength, the comfort, the peace of mind, and to let them know that they're not alone in this situation, and whatever they need, they have a whole tribe, a whole community to support them in this unfortunate event that they're going through right now. Please be with Brian as he is traveling to the Santa Convention, Lord. Please be with all the events that are going on this weekend, God. Give them what they need and provide, whether it's rain or shine. Please be with us as we continue on this weekend as to God. And in your name, amen. Guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And always, you can either be a blessing or a curse. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.